everybody, it's Dr. Vinay from Northwestern Hair. We're on day 7 of your aftercare and we're on cruise control till day 10. So I thought I would take this time to start covering our maintenance therapies because when we see each other for follow-up, I'm gonna wanna get these prescribed for you. So when it comes to maintenance therapies, we're gonna cover 3 options. These are the 3 most clinically proven things that exist for hair loss. It's topical medications, laser caps, and PRP. And as we dive into these, I don't want you to pay attention to the efficacy or the cost. I want you to think about which one's gonna fit your lifestyle the best. So let's review them really quickly. Topical medications are usually a combination of finasteride and minoxidil. It's a once-a-day solution that you put into your scalp and leave in for at least 30 minutes of time. Laser caps use light energy to stimulate your hair follicles and increase their metabolism. It's a very convenient at-home treatment. It's a battery-powered baseball cap that you wear for 30 minutes 3 times a week. Now, PRP is an all-natural treatment. It's when we draw your blood, isolate the platelets, and inject them into your scalp where they release growth factors, a very good all-natural option. So what I take my time with today is the topical medications. Tomorrow we'll cover laser caps and PRP. So what is a topical medication? Specifically is a topical compound. That means it's a solution that you're gonna put onto your scalp and leave in place for 30 minutes. You're gonna do this daily. The compound side of it means that there are usually more than one medication inside these topicals. We usually use finasteride and minoxidil. That's Propecia and Rogaine for their brand names. The combination of these 2 is unique because finasteride is a blocking agent, means it blocks hair loss, and minoxidil is a stimulant, that means it stimulates the growth of hair. So let's talk about finasteride really quick. So finasteride is a drug that blocks the conversion of testosterone to DHT. And remember that DHT is what binds to your hair follicles and causes them to progressively thin over time. So if finasteride blocks conversion of testosterone to DHT, that means that we're gonna slow down the hair loss process. Now, typical finasteride is available in its oral form called Propecia. This means you're putting a testosterone blocking agent in your body, and you can imagine why so many people report side effects related to sexual dysfunction or libido. Well, we don't want to be doing that because topical finasteride has been found to be as effective as oral finasteride, 85 to 100%. And if we can get that effectiveness without the side effects, we think it's a good idea. We're going to combine this finasteride with minoxidil. Remember, minoxidil is a stimulant. What it does is keeps hairs in the growth phase for longer. It's not blocking hair loss, it's just causing additional hair growth, which means it's a great adjunct to finasteride. Now, minoxidil is typically known as Rogaine. It's always been a topical, and that's the way it's going to stay in our formulation. So this topical compound, you're gonna get it delivered to your house every other month. You're gonna apply it to your scalp every day. You're gonna leave it in your scalp for at least 30 minutes. So now what does that mean? If you don't mind the way the topical feels, because it can be a little oily at times, leave it in for the full day. You'll get the full benefit of its effectiveness. However, if you don't like the way the topical feels, because it's too oily, wash it out after 30 minutes. This allows you to get 80% of the benefit without having a stick in your scalp. We also mix a 3rd agent in with our topical medications, either tretinoin or salicylic acid. This allows us to exfoliate your scalp to get rid of the dandruff. Otherwise, the dandruff is going to absorb all this medication and you're not going to get much into your hair follicles. So we like to exfoliate the scalp, and it makes this a once-a-day application versus twice a day, which is a huge benefit if you start using this topical. Now, the topical is sold as a subscription. It's $150 every other month is when you should expect your deliveries from the pharmacy. In terms of efficacy, nothing beats these topical medications. Finasteride and minoxidil are #1 and #2 in the way that they treat hair loss. It is also the most cost-effective at $150 every other month. That's why I say if you're a person that can tolerate putting in a topical every day, I would definitely go with this option for hair maintenance.